Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2016. And let's see what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. We still have a last bit of action to recap from this past weekend's events in Seoul, South Korea, where bodybuilding fans on the other side of the globe had a chance to come out and see some of the best in the sport in action at this year's IFBB Asian Grand Prix. In the 212 division, reigning 212 Olympia champ Flex Lewis reigned supreme once again and cruised to an easy win over second place finisher David Henry. In the men's physique division, the amazing 2016 campaign for Ryan Terry continued as he collected a huge victory in impressive fashion. And in the bikini division, the incomparable Courtney King continued to prove why she's the best in the business by holding off a surge from an improved Janet Laig in her first contest since seizing the Bikini Olympia title. Her 2016 season may have officially come to a close, but that doesn't mean the grind stops for bikini superstar Stephanie Mahoe. Over the weekend, Mahoe released some new training footage from a recent glute workout. Despite hitting the stage only 3 times this season, Mahoe still managed to rack up a couple of top 10 finishes at the Arnold in Arnold, Australia, and showcase some of that talent that has turned her into one of the bikini division's premier talents over the past few years. With a long off-season ahead of her to focus on making improvements and getting back to basics, I'd be willing to bet that next year, Mahoe returns a woman on a mission and reclaims her spot as one of the top 10 competitors in the game. While she may not have been able to come back and recapture her figure Olympia crown, it still doesn't look like Nicole Wilkins has any plans of slowing down anytime soon. This week, Wilkins released some new photos and video showing off some of those razor-sharp lines and the beautiful symmetry that made her a 4-time Olympia champ. At this point in her career, Wilkins may never be able to make the sort of changes needed to recapture the Olympia crown, but that doesn't mean she isn't one fierce competitor. A 100% spot-on Wilkins is still one of the top 4 figure competitors on the planet, and the fact that she's already been able to come back and recapture the title before after having lost it is something no one else in the history of figure has ever been able to do. And as she enters into the next phase of her career, it'll be intriguing to see what the next act is going to look like for one of the sport's all-time greats. You'd think that after his 5th straight top 10 Olympia performance, that Guy Cisternino might lighten up a bit and enjoy the spoils of the war. But then again, that doesn't really seem to fit his style, does it? This week, new videos surfaced of an angry-looking Cisternino, already back to work in the gym, grinding out some hard reps in typical Guy Cisternino fashion. According to one of the hardest working men in the 212 division, he's still planning to hit one more show before he wraps up his season. And with the Phoenix Europa Pro only a few weeks away, you'd have to think that coming back to avenge last year's second place finish is something that's been burning in his mind for the last 12 months. If he sticks to the game plan and just does what he does best, it might be awfully hard to beat an angry and determined Guy Cisternino. Now that his 2016 contest season is officially in the books, it looks like our old friend Roman Fritz is finally getting back to business. This week, Fritz released some new video from a recent shoulder session, giving his fans a bit of an inside access into what he's been doing through the early phases of his off-season to pack on size and make improvements for 2017. This year, Fritz took the next step on stage and really started to showcase some flashes of potential that have caused many to dub him as a star in the making. Over the last few years, Fritz has done a tremendous job at adding loads of quality muscle. And now that he's got his sights narrowed and honed in on squeezing every last ounce out of his training sessions, next time we see the German Terminator, I'm positive we'll be getting the absolute best that Roman Fritz has to offer. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.